Hi everyone, my name is Katerina Christou and I'm a Senior Marketing Executive here at i-Pharm Consulting. Today I'm joined by Mia Rossner, who works within the commercial team here at i-Pharm. Mia, would you like to just introduce yourself?
Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, my name is Mia Rossner. I'm, as Katie said, in the commercial team in the German market, especially for the DACH region. And yeah, thank you so much for having me now.
Thank you for offering to take part. It's a pleasure to be interviewing you. So we'll dive into the first question. How long have you worked at i-Pharm Consulting and what are the main responsibilities of your role?
So I started here like 1.5 years ago. And my main focus for my market is the team commercial.
Perfect. Thank you. And can you tell us a little bit more about your functional specialism? What do team commercial focus on?
Yeah, as I said before, I'm focused for the region DACH, so German, Switzerland, and Austria. They are my main clients and also candidates there. And I'm working with everything, of course, commercial part, so sales and marketing positions.
Amazing. Can you tell us a little bit about the type of clients that you work with within commercial?
Yes, yes. So it's really different because it's really like from startup to like big growing companies. So really, really different. Also, what makes it really interesting because everything works different. So they're like international companies and also like startup where like just starting by scratch and you see and help the company growing. So it's just like incredible for me being a part of that whole program.
Perfect. Thank you, Mia. And then a little bit about your career. So how did you get to where you are now?
I would say by i-Pharm, if you also start working from scratch, you get incredibly good trainings, also trainers who start like giving you a program and that you grow very, very fast. So that is like a one part what I take part of. Also hard work, of course, and yes, the main part, good relationship is everything.
Amazing. So basically the training that i-Pharm has offered to you has helped you to get to where you are and to progress to your current role now.
Yes.
Yeah, that's amazing. Thank you. And then what do you enjoy most about working at i-Pharm? How's it different to other companies?
I would say totally the colleagues, because it's just like not colleagues you go home and then that's it. It's so much more. We really work like hand in hands together to get this success. And yeah, this is just working so perfectly at i-Pharm. Also, if you get like new starters, it's just like yeah, it's like getting more friends also. And yeah, it's just like a little family, I would just say.
Yeah, I completely agree. And everyone that I've spoken to so far, anyone that I speak to at i-Pharm, they all say the same thing. It's definitely the people that make the difference. Everyone's so friendly, everyone's so close knit. And even though we've got so many different regions, everyone just works together. And even if you're not within the same office as somebody, you know them just as well. And then a bit about your team. So, what do you think makes your team a success?
We all work, of course, in a competition because like Team DACH and Germany also, of course, wants to be the best. But what makes my team so special, to be honest, is that, as I said before, we really work like hand in hand together. We help each other out. We learn also from each other a lot, and we are open for this. And I think we all really are moving in the same direction, and that makes like my team so like special.
Amazing, thank you. And then a bit about your career and your team again. So, what have been your proudest achievements individually and then as a team?
Individually, I would just say last year, my first whole year by i-Pharm, I got to be like the top biller the whole year on this part. Of course, that was one of my highest aims also I reached. So I was really, really proud of myself, to be honest. that I grow also that fast. But for the team, I would just say we really got a lot of new business, new clients, and also again, we're doing this together. And of course, you can also talk to other colleagues about new processes. And on this point, like our team is really also trying to do it together as a team.
Thank you. And now on to some more fun questions. What's something about you, a fun fact that not many people may know?
So maybe it's now a little bit strange, but in Germany we have different kind of accents as well, and there's like this accent called a Saxonian accent, and it just sounds really weird in German because it's like a whole different language, but you still understand it, of course. And yeah, sometimes I'm just calling my colleagues because it's business, but also we are humans. And just to make a little bit of a joke, I'm calling them and they're like totally starting to laugh and can't stop anymore because it sounds just so incredible funny.
Is there a lot of people that know how to do the accent, or is it very few people?
Well, if you live in that area, you do this, but if you're not living there, actually you don't. But I lived there only for 2 years and I learned it very, very quickly. So it's just so funny to talk it.
That's
So
hilarious.
not a lot of people does this. Also, like young people, it's more the older one.
Mm. That is interesting. Okay. What would you do for a career if you weren't in recruitment?
Of course, sales and marketing. This is my heart is beating for. So I think I will be like a sales manager, like sales representative, something in this, because talking to clients is just like, yeah, my passion.
Thank you. And then, right, this catches people out. This question: if you could meet anyone, living or dead, who would you meet? So it could be like a role model, a famous person, literally anyone.
I would meet Steve Jobs because he is really like a role model. Of course, I don't have the chance anymore, but seeing him like starting in a garage and like how his career growth is incredible. So really like his big step forward is really like what I want to do. So I see him, yeah, a little bit as a role model.
That's interesting. Thank you. And the last question, the 10th and final question: what advice do you have for someone who's considering or who's thinking to start their career within recruitment?
For this, I would just say, again, as I said before, like relationship is really the important part in recruitment because you're working not with products, you're working with humans, and it's just like if they people they like you and then they listen to you, but if they trust you, they do business with you. So this is I would really advise to somebody who starts or thinking starting in recruitment.
Amazing. Yeah, I do hear that a lot. I feel like a lot of people, when they join or when they start recruitment, they're so focused on like the short-term wins, and I don't think they realize, especially someone who's just started, that it's all about establishing that relationship with those candidates and nurturing them and making sure that you stay in regular contact with them. So yeah, amazing. Thank you so much. Those are all the questions. Thank you, Mia, for taking part today. It's been great interviewing you.
Thank
And
you so much for
thank
having me.
you. Thank you.
Bye.